And this is the weekend recap of all the biggest stories you missed over the weekend. We are going to do this with the plug herself. Now, it's not to say, dear, anyways, I like how you guys are doing things in the comment section. So what I say, but my boy headlines because a channel. So over the weekend, Black Sherif was in the news. Make I say in the news, I just say, baby, me for all the socials are Black Sherif here then. Oh, I just like how he's doing things. Wakasafa, the fact that he wants to be a blueprint to the upcoming generation. If you also don't know, today he's going for the BET Awards, and then we are praying and we are hoping that he's going to come home with the crown. This many more stories are trending over the weekend. When I come back from the break, the show starts. What's up, family? So it's a girl, the plug. MF the plug. Hey, but guys, the comments. Anyways, I just like how you guys are doing things. And as I said, when I sit down on Monday mornings like this, it's just me bringing you all the weekend, bigger stories that happen. So just calling it the weekend recap. You get it? So anyways, welcome to a new week, and let's pray and hope that this week would be fruitful to all of us. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, you're welcome to the Fuse family. Do also hit on the subscribe button, click on the notification bell so that you don't miss out anytime we upload a post. Also share, like, and comment to your friends as well. Let's start our stories. So first up, Black Sherif links up with Beyonce's songwriter. Since we need Beyonce, and Chebia some few years ago on the Shatawale ebe performing na when I came already that woman, a very big global icon. So Nipakra or try this particular song for Beyonce, that is Brown Skin Girl. Yes, anyways, so that person is in the name of St. John, and Black Sherif went for some interviews or some events at the BET and let's look at what actually happened and then we talk about it.
I just keep after you now. I'm just getting all the fashionistas. I'm gonna start the alliance. I'm gonna start the alliance for y'all called Fashionistas Unite. I like that. I got y'all. I'm gonna hold y'all down.
So I know you're going to ask me, say, name if I went to say I'm fine then where the fire home bay. A fire home Ghana for way a fire home. Do you know why? Because for Blacko to link up with such a big person like this, and oh, don't forget. No cry, Papa no St. John's and Kasankasano. No Ankasano, he has a very hit song, some big song. So when I move into the comment sections, fans were like, oh, we need a remix of St. John's song, we need a remix, and this personally, I also need a remix because for Blacko to link up with such a big icon like this, come on. It means something big. And then over the some time ago, some of you were like, if you want this Ghana, if you want an artist to link you to some of these big artists, it's only Shatawale. Yes, because Shatawale pen any Beyonce aye Juma. I'm coming to prove you wrong. And Blacko himself is coming to prove you wrong. That is, if the remix come on, he's going to prove you wrong that no. And yes, Shatawale nkwana all these international stars or artists. Individually, they can also do it themselves. So I'm wishing Blacko all the best, and St. John, we are just praying that our collaboration will come on because we would really love that, and it's really going to help Blacko and his career and also help Ghana out there on the global stage. So we are also talking about Blacko, and then over the weekend, that's a Blacko Nkwan and I trend. Now other artists, not my head there, Anyway, so Blacko says he wants to be a blueprint. So make us a blueprint. Akwaye say adebia obi behwe so ediaye bibi. So in an interview, still at the BET event, Oka said he wants to be a blueprint to the younger generation coming because we say young people for no. And if you don't know Blacko himself, I'm not Blacko usa. Yeah. On so for him to say that he wants to be a blueprint to the younger generation coming, I think he has really identified his niche. He has identified his audience. That is why he's making songs to, talk about these particular people. Let's listen to the interview when I come back.
That's dope, man. Talk to me, obviously out here in the States, I feel like what's been going on with Afro beats and African music has been resonating a lot more over the last 5 or 6 years. That's got to be dope to see. And for you, kind of just, representing Ghana, like, how do you feel like the States is finally kind of coming around to what's going on, like, worldwide? Because I feel like the UK's embraced the sound.
The melting point of the sound.
For sure.
Yeah. And I am, from my standpoint as a Ghanaian in the Afrobeat space, do you understand me? I feel like it's very necessary for me to be a blueprint of substance. You know, for the kids that look at me and feel like they can beat us. Because there are some 15-year-olds, 17-year-olds from high school in Ghana right now looking at, I want to be like Black Sherif. It's like, I am this thing for them.
You got to give them the content to you can't just be making music.
You understand me? Yeah.
You got a mission.
Very big one.
Yeah.
Even how I speak, even how I try to inspire them to not just make the limit me or like the guys that I make music with, or like the people that they believe.
So in summary, Black Air Patre say, what identify amount for or the omuti omunima. And I always say, in every generation in the world, we have someone leading us. And the Enfano, Shatawale is them, their generation, Shatawale was leading. Even Sarkodie's generation, you can't come close. Like, Sarkodie was the one ruling. So what I say, but Obana Gen Z for your generation, currently, the last time I did my rating, so you guys can tell me in the comment section what you think about my rating, but then I think my rating is accurate because Obana your generation, the men doing well in our generation, I'm going to give it to Black Sherif, and the females doing well in our generation, I'm going to give it to Wendy Shea. This one, you can't argue. No, you can't even argue. Because we all can testify to the fact that, I'm not saying the other ones are not working, no, but those who are actually breaking their backs, come on, I think Blacko and Wendy Shea deserves their flowers. So yes, Blacko, it's good that you've identified the people, you are doing the music for, and of course, they are also responding perfectly well. So continue to be the type or the kind of man for that particular generation. Now, let's move on. Before we can, you should be complimenting my hair. What do you think about my hair? Anyways, this is my natural hair, if you don't know. Now let's move on. If I say we should move on, cry, move on to because already my catcher must say Black Sherif and are now all trendy over the weekend. So we are still talking about Black Sherif. Okay, so in 2022, Black Sherif released an album called The Villain I Never Was. In Semuni must say we released so far 2 albums, The Villain I Never Was and the Iron Boy album. But guess what? 2022 to our release album, no, the album is still topping charts. And Sameka was say Black or no, his ways are kind of different. People don't understand. How can you be topping charts for 130 weeks straight in Nigeria? You can see it on your screens. He turns charts for 130 days in Nigeria, not even in Ghana. Not even in Ghana. I was in a hurry to make the production, so I couldn't even search for the Ghana statistics. But for 130 days, I really will be man so dear. I don't want to hear that argument that and a Black Sherif and I know Ghanaian artist is dominating in Nigeria. This is a clear proof. This is a clear proof. Because the same work say most of the Nigerian artists, they are looking for Blacko. Oh yes, if you don't know. They are really looking for him. Ebimoka started the new skits and stuff. So when it comes to one particular artist in Ghana, how they Ghana Echo International? I know you're going to say that Nigeria is not international. Nigeria is not play Nigeria. So not play the international. So the fact that Black Sherif is topping charts in Nigeria, we are not even talking about Ghana because in Ghana too, he's ruling and reigning there. But the fact that he has topped charts in Nigeria for 130 weeks, this should tell you that that guy is untouchable. Toucher. Hey, why not toucher? Anyways, I know I'm talking about Blacko. So yes, a big shout out and a big congratulations to Blacko and his team. I mean, today he's also going for an award at the BET, and we are just praying some of our artists in the industry be more common. Be more so nominating but no, I am nominating in it, dear. I can say it with full chest that Blacko is going to come home or is coming home with that particular award. Now, enough of Blacko. Let's move to Stonebwoy. So over the weekend, so Someone was going to perform somewhere. After the video, I'll tell you where he was going to perform. He was going to perform somewhere. And when he was going on stage, FYI and Nyemano, let's all watch the video. Frankly speaking, there's nothing wrong with this. I know when I check the comment section, people were singing, Ghanaians, why? We all have something we believe in. And Niaoshiagu from there is nothing. It is nothing. So baby, let me tell you something. When you are going somewhere, you have to honor the grounds there. Because baby, there are things and some things ruling the place. So what I say. So, oh yeah, yes, but the fact that he was pouring something doesn't mean that no, it was nothing. I mean, it was just a mere prayer. It was prayer. Stonebwoy was just praying. But on to me can go back, we say, so he did what? He just poured the libation on the floor. And it's a form of prayer. So I don't know why people are saying, so people are saying, anytime he's coming to perform, he does that. Yes, he does that. And if you're not ready to give thanks and praises to whatever you believe in, how do you want that thing to help you? And also, it might be said he was drinking, something. About the full stage, he's going to perform. He can't go on stage with that particular. He can't go on stage with the drink and the cup. How is he going to perform while drinking? So Oshiagu from Keke before he went on stage. What is wrong with this? Ghanaians and I F4 and I Beno and our Frabosum NC our Frabosum. So he was performing at the Pent Hall week. That happened just over the weekend. Now, I'll do an exclusive of that particular story. Not on today's show, but my next show. So basically, I didn't ask Stonebwoy Oshiagu from. It might be said he was drinking. He's not going on stage. So what should he do? I was Oshiagu from because for the more busy, I'm not people will poison him. So the best thing is for him to share its goo, and then when he comes back, he can go for another one. Or it might also be just like you people are saying, he's praying, but that doesn't mean that he's calling on gods and stuff. No. Ghanaians, you supposed to relax. And you might question more them kaya and can't want him. We can take and I'm drag your mouth for. Anyways, let's do our final story. So I have seen that most people are now moving towards content creation. And frankly speaking, content creation is the new norm now because that is how most people are relating to things in the country or in the world now. And guess what? Our 5-star artists, artists, so I'm also a new content creator. So over the weekend, I came across, I came across his video. It was a skit, a short skit, and he was doing content. To say, "Wadane actor," and so yenim si any artist of the year nim finish so see so onyom to no pedi mama yehu. Let's watch the video.
Babe.
Yeah.
You said you know King Promise, right?
Oh yeah, King 5-star. We go way back. Where?
Yeah. Well, he's here.
Where?
Behind you.
Oh, that's good to know.
Wait, you say hi?
Oh, grown men don't say hi.
Yeah, but he's your friend. Don't do that. Come. King Promise, hi.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm great. I'm such a big fan of your music.
Thank you.
Especially the clip you just previewed, The Chosen One.
Yeah, Stocks on the Rise. That's about to come soon.
Amazing. I can't believe that you and Joey know each other.
Joey?
Yeah, Joey, my boyfriend.
Oh, yo, 5-star, what's up, man? It's Joey from school days.
Joey, yeah. What school?
Oh, the one with the teachers and classrooms, bro. Oh, we used to play football way back in the day. How is Auntie Josephine?
Auntie Josephine?
Yeah.
Babe, but why are you talking about school days? You were at the award show with him.
TTMA.
Is it?
Yeah, I was on stage when we won Artist of the Year. I was with the boys. 5-star. Joey.
Oh my God, it's good to see you. Yeah, Joey and I go way back.
but say, okay, taxes, oh, yeah, they are real about 4 gates. Yeah, they are real about 4 gates, and easy. But come on, if you don't know someone, you can just say, you know the person, but you don't know the person on a personal level. But then that's not the main problem. People are not saying he's not a content creator. Yes, he should venture into content creation, because see, now content creation is what is ruling the world. So if you are not ready to adapt, and this is one thing now actually most of our legends, because they refuse to transition into the new world. They were still doing the old things. That's the same, yeah, so sometimes you just have to move, along with the trend, because when something is trending, no wonder say when podcasting became something of importance, guess what? Shatawale is also now doing podcasts. So I could ato woni nyum bi say mono so your podcast bono ye den or the podcast na woni nyum nti wutie na nyum ne west na e honom na the podcast no. So podcast is something that is actually coming up. So if King Promise is also venturing into skits or short videos, personally, I think this is a very good thing for him. He's also going to tap in the numbers of such people, and is also going to help his brand. Anyway, this is where we bring an end to the rants and bants of the weekend recap. All the stories that happened over the weekend. My name is Emme Fadeka, or you can call me Emme for the plug. If this is your first time coming across the channel, do well to hit on the subscribe button, click on the notification bell, and press all so that you don't miss out anytime we upload a video. Like, comment, and share to your friends. As for the comments, is very important. Also, do well to follow all our social media platforms at ItsFuse TV, and also follow myself, Emme Fadeka, across all social media. I'll be back at 4 p.m. with more news.